Hey girls, Tiffany Dawn here, and today I'm in this adorable B&B where my husband and I are staying out on Seneca Lake in upstate New York, and he's actually running a 77-mile race right now with my mother. I mean, they're not running 77 miles, but they have a team of 7 people, and each person is running 11 miles. It's a relay race around the whole lake. I did not go because it meant being there at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm pregnant, so that's not happening. So yeah, but today I wanted to talk to you about a question that has been written in several times, and it is, how do I get over a crush when I've been liking him for a while and the feelings are not going away? And I have definitely experienced that. There was one guy that I liked for, I don't know, on and off for like 10 years, and that was a very long crush. And we were just friends, and sometimes it would go to like almost more than that, and then it would go back, and it was confusing, blah blah. But it was kind of hard to get over that, and so I'm just going to share a few thoughts with you. So my first tip for getting over a crush is this: you have to think about something else. So what I've found is that the more you focus on not wanting to be with that guy or on wanting to get over your crush, the more you're just focusing on that guy still. So it's like, oh, he'd be a terrible fit for me, like call my friends in, let's like Facebook stalk him and look at like his new girlfriend and say how she's just not that great for him and he was just not a great guy, and focus on being over him. And all that time, the common denominator, the thing that you're still thinking about, is that guy. And so it kind of backfires and it makes it harder to get over him if you're just thinking about getting over him and why you should be over him all the time. So find something totally different that has nothing to do with him and think about that. And that could be some hobby you get involved with, like serving somewhere. It could be, I don't know, just something you're passionate about, but just find something else, a different place for your thoughts to go. And that reminds me of number 2, which is when you're always kind of fantasizing about, could this work, could this not, like trying to read into every little thing he says or does, that's also going to keep you stuck in the crush. And so if you can kind of like just try to pull yourself out of that a little bit. I remember over and over throughout my life, I would try to figure things out, and I felt like God would keep saying to me, like, Tiff, just let me surprise you. Like, stop trying to figure it out, just let me surprise you. And I think that attitude is really helpful if you're trying to get over a crush. Just kind of not trying to read into everything, not going over everything he said and did with your best friends. Like, what did this mean when he said this? Which is fun, but if you want to get over him, that's not going to help. Tip number 3 is just kind of give yourself some time. I think it's good to just kind of like be aware of it, like the crush is there, but not like worry too much about it. Because again, putting more pressure on yourself to like get over him, move on already, just kind of keeps you stuck in the crush. And so if you can kind of just like be aware, like, oh, still have a crush on this guy, that's funny, cool, moving on with my day. I think that's a better way to approach it rather than I gotta get over this guy, because that just kind of keeps you like more and more deeply entrenched in thinking about him. But if you can just kind of like let it go and be like, oh cool, okay, I'm still have a crush on him, not a big deal, it's fine. I think that's a better way to approach it and like puts less pressure on yourself too. And I do think that sometimes there are crushes that are like lingering in a sense, or like people that we keep thinking, oh, I wonder if I like let him get away. I wonder what would have happened if we dated. And I think in my life and in some of my friends' lives, those thoughts can come and go for years until we meet somebody that we're like, oh, this is who I really want to be with. And then it kind of all makes sense. And like, I know with the guy I had a crush on for like 10 years, it would like come and go for years. And I'd like think I was over him, and then I'd come back again. And it wasn't until I met James that I was like, oh my gosh, this is who God has for me. And this is like the perfect fit for me. I don't know, that kind of like finished the crush off. I was just like, oh, why would I want to be with this other guy? Like, James is amazing. And so I think that's happened to me and some of my friends, where it's like kind of comes and goes, lingering until you meet somebody who's just awesome and amazing and perfect for you. Those are my 3 top tips for getting over a crush. I would love to hear what else has worked for you girls. And I love you girls, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.